Ladies and gentlemen at home, if you wouldn't mind, whatever you're watching this on, give me a little drum roll, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, you're not ready for this. Boom. Boys. It is a lot of fun to be back here. It is quite a lot of fun to be back, guys. Guys, how are you? First things first. As always, guys. How's the audio? Is the audio synced? Yeah. So, Collins, Little Clove, Anime Mafia, Batata, Panzer, Daniel, Musica, LaCake, Sheev, Spork, Kimmy. Guys, welcome back to the grand return of Unordinary. Oh my gosh. Miriam, welcome back as well. Guys, so as you can see, I am a Wellston boy today. I'm the main man himself. So, but that's not all, guys. That's not all. Like, I'm not just in Wellston uniform. Pretty fine. It's good. You got audio's good. Let me check real quick. Okay, yeah, I think the audio is good. Guys. Anyway, guys, I got the Wellston uniform on. You know, I had to make a few adjustments. You know, I didn't have everything, but guys, like, uniform drip aside, that's not all that I got for you. That's not all I got, guys. I decided. So Anime Mafia. I'm supposed to be dressed as John. I'm wearing the uniform as John does. But I actually wanted to do the John's new hairstyle, but unfortunately, I didn't have time to go to a stylist today or anything because I certainly can't do it myself. But guys, that's not all. Not only do we have uniform drip, not only do we have Wellston High uniform drip, we got a few extra things. Everyone here in the audience, we all know that John loves boba. We know that, you know, he recommends mango boba to people, to his friends. Guys, got us a nice little mango boba drink right now. Delicious. Amazing. Perfect. Awesome. Miriam. Oh, no, that's fine, Miriam. I hope you have fun at the birthday, and I hope you enjoy the chapters whenever you read it. But, guys, we have mango boba. Take another little sip for the boys. Peter, welcome, buddy. Welcome. Who else has joined? Lunar. Did I say hi to Lunar? Lunar, what is up, buddy? What is up? Good to see you back here. So not only do we have mango boba, we got uniform drip. We also have, unfortunately, I didn't want to put that much effort. I didn't want to have to do everything I did back when I made the cake last time. So unfortunately, we don't have a Wellston triple layer chocolate cake, but we do have a double chocolate cake. We have a double chocolate cake. Buddy of mine got a cake that he left here at my place, and I just took a slice for the occasion. Guys, the universe aligned perfectly for this one. So we got uniform drip, we got mango boba, and we have the not so official Wellston triple chocolate cake. Peter, my boy, you know we are always doing fast pass. We always do fast pass, my guy. Don't even worry one little bit about that. Joker mask. I did not have time to make a Joker mask, unfortunately, with the cake. So that's all we have today. That's all we have. That's all we have tonight, unfortunately. Are there previews of the chapters? Let's check that, actually. No previews yet. No previews yet. So that's to be expected. But guys, so yeah, first things first, we're going to be reading through episode 235 as soon as it drops. I'm going to bring it out on the screen for you guys so you guys can see. But for episodes 236 to 238, that is going to be as we normally do, back on the phone. So, yeah, that's what's going on there. But yeah, guys, what is up, Solo Hunter? Welcome, buddy. So no, Solo, what you missed, you know, I got the Wellston uniform on, you know, just keeping it classy, keeping it Jean. Man, mango boat, this drink is actually really good. Hold up. You know what? I'm gonna take a little bit of this cake too. This has been in my fridge since yesterday, so it's actually pretty hard. Let me move away from the mic a little bit. It's a chocolate cake. It's delicious. You know it's going to be delicious. But so guys, first things first. Episode 238. All these episodes are definitely going to have some importance going on. This is the return to everything. This is what we've been waiting for, guys. But you know, if you guys saw, I posted a video the other day, yesterday actually, talking about my thoughts of what's going to happen next. What's going to happen this next part of Unordinary, you know, second half of season 2. So if you haven't already, go ahead and watch that. But like a few like key ones that I have. So a few like little key things that I wrote down for this. Let me pull it up. Come on, computer, you could do it. Actually, let me silence that again. So, a few key things that were on my list of predictions for this part of Unordinary. So, first things first, I think that John is going to be the if not the only main cast character, he's definitely going to be the only main cast character active at Wellston this next half of season 2. He's definitely going to be the most active at Wellston, just based on the key art alone that Uru posted a while ago on Twitter. I think it's safe to say that I think it's safe to say that the other 5 characters, Remy, Ison, Blake, Arlo, and Serafina, I think they're going to be busy with their own things, and they're not going to be as active at Wellston Private High as John is. So I think that John is going to kind of be the one to take care of Wellston for the time being. You know, and I think second to him, I think Remy is going to be next most active at Wellston. Serafina, I think she's going to Spectre. Arlo, I think he's going to go to the authorities as a mole per se, you know, for the cast. Remy, you know, going back as X-Ray, that's awesome. I wasn't expecting that. Blake, I think Remy and Blake are gonna get trained by Kuyo at some point in this next half. Ison, I have nothing for Ison. Whatever. So this is a big thing right here. I think that the authorities are gonna try and replace Headmaster Vaughn as the headmaster at Wellston. I think it's possible that John's uncle or whoever the guy was in Claire's vision, I think that he's going to become the new headmaster of Wellston. So Kuyo, for Kuyo, I have there's two things. Now, first things first, I think that Kuyo, me personally, I choose to believe that Kuyo is a good guy, that he is a hero, that he was Ray's friend, and he is actually like trying to help people. So I think that with that in mind, I think he's going to train Blake and Remy. They're going to get a lot of help from him with all this. But what I think is actually more likely to happen. Again, what I just said, Kuyo being a good guy, that's what I want to happen. That's what I want. But I think what's more likely going to happen is that Kuyo is actually a member of the authorities. He's probably with Ember. And I think he may actually be working with Cassandra and try to get some information on Blyke and Remy. He's going to try and like lure them so she could take care of them, or they could take care of both of them together. And I think that Flame Claws is actually Cassandra's ability. I think that Flame Claws is Cassandra's ability, and that somehow the authorities got hold of it and all that jazz. You know, like they managed to like, okay, let's like extract this aura. We'll put it in this person. You know, that's how Vulcan Valerie had the Flame Claws. So let's go. All right, thanks, Little Cove. Oh yeah, we're definitely getting a Sarah and John a moment. Uru did post some screenshots on Patreon, or rather, like just little quips from like each of the episodes. There's definitely going to be a Sarah and John moment. I think we are starting right off the bat where episode 234 ended. So I think episode 235 is going to be John and Sarah on the roof talking things out for a little bit. But who knows? Like, Uru went so hard for chapter 234. She dropped so many things. Like, she teased and, like, revealed so many things. We got to see Cassandra. We know that Cassandra's going to be going after all three of the trio. We learned about John's mom. She's being held by the authorities. That's fucking crazy. This cake is delicious. But yeah. It's insane. Welcome, Anti. Welcome, Legend Buddy. Actually, yeah, thank you for reminding me, Legend, because that's something I do want to talk about, actually. So, Serafina, or not Serafina, but we have a new banner for Unordinary for this season, for the rest of season 2. Before, I think I'm pretty sure it was like Serafina and John just, you know, doing things. But for this one, we have a new banner, and it's John, you know, just by himself, and then Arlo and Sarah. And that's a good point, Legend. Like what you said, that does actually, that's pretty convincing, I would say. Sarah's kind of like waving to the back, and you know, like that could just be Sarah doing you know, cool girl things, you know, because she's Sarah, and like she's always kind of like that. She's kind of like, I'm too cool for school. But yeah. And then we have Arlo, you know, making his barrier. And actually what's kind of interesting is that there's no like glow from John's eyes or anything, but he does have his normal hair back. So who knows? Anyway, that's real quick. I did want to go over this actually. So Dash, we have hold up. Also Kid, welcome back, buddy. Kidverse, welcome. So there are two little things that have been uploaded. So 7:30. No. Yeah, 8:30 EST, which is 6:30 my time. So we're getting an hour and a half early today, as opposed to when it normally comes out. Normally it comes out 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Anyway, point is, welcome back, John X Sarah. Welcome. So Uru has uploaded a few things in the meantime while we were waiting for season 2 to return. And so I just want to go over them. Like, I didn't read these when they came out. I read them by myself, but I didn't really talk about it that much. So we have a quick message from Uru, which was uploaded when chapter 234 became public. So, hey there. We've made it to the mid-season finale of Season 2. What a crazy ride, huh? Thud. Maybe a bit too crazy. I'm tired. I wish I could say that Season 2 has been a blast so far, but that wouldn't be the truth. I came into Season 2 excited and eager to tell a story. Hello. but I had no idea the kind of emotional toll it would take on me. The story got dark. It became hard to read. It did get hard to read at times. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you like that, Uru. I'm not gonna lie to you like that. And over time, writing it became more and more difficult too. Having to take on the cast's emotions, especially John's, was challenging to say the least. All of these scenes, bro. Fuck you, Eisen. Before long, I had built up so much anger and confusion that I isolated myself from everyone around me. I shut myself in my room and buried myself in work. Ignored my body pains and pulled multiple all-nighters each week to pump out as much content as I could. There were a lot of times I felt like a robot running on fumes. Untitled has always been fun to write, but this season was heavy. All I can say is I did my absolute best with what I have, and I'm glad that I was able to stick it till the finale. Uru, you did amazing. You did great. And I want to thank all of you for being here. Thank you for reading Unordinary, and thanks for taking the time to understand its characters and listen to its message. I definitely understand all the characters in Unordinary. The boy himself is in the house. Ty, what is up, my buddy, my brother? What is going on, man? But yeah. So, continuing on. Readers, you motivate me to keep writing, and every week you remind me why I love doing what I do. Thank you. Things are just getting started, and I have a lot planned for the rest of Season 2. But first, I'll need some time to reconnect with myself and regain my strength. So I'll be taking a nice long rest. I hope your rest was great, Uru. And look at that. Look at that, guys. We have a nice shot of all of the main characters. All of the main characters. These guys right here, these are the main characters. From most important to, Blyke is kind of a little bit ahead of Eisen, I'm going to choose to believe. Most important to least important. Wait, most important to least important. Main cast. Anyway, so yeah. Uru, thank you so much for all of your hard work. You have done a tremendous job with the series, and I'm beyond excited to read this. And yeah. But yeah. Uru, you've done a phenomenal job, and I hope you and your team, thank you and your team for all the work that you have done for the series. I am so glad to be reading Unordinary, and I'm excited to see what comes next. I'm excited to see what comes next, boys. And I hope you guys are going to enjoy this next half of Season 2. I got a lot planned for the coming months. Just going to say that, just throwing that out right now. And yeah, I thank you guys, and especially thank Uru. Thank you, Uru, and all of her team members. What do the tapioca pearls taste like? Nothing. They are literally just squishy. They have like a little bit of sweetness to it, but it's like practically nothing. Hope John gets a power-up this season. I definitely hope that John gets a power-up this season. My boy, he deserves... I don't know, like, I think a power-up is definitely possible for John. Like, I think that John definitely hasn't reached the limit of his power. Now, that being said, there always has been a lot of parallels between John and Sarah. John and Sarah, they're kind of direct parallels of each other. Both of them were under extreme circumstances for different reasons, obviously, but both of them, their growth was kind of the same as soon as John unlocked his ability. Their levels were always the same for their respective years. So when John became a god tier, it was the same school year for Sarah that she also became a god tier and reached certain levels and everything. They both ascended within their second year of school and everything, and reached a lot of their peaks and everything during not the same year, but the same school year. Sarah made a note of that herself. So I definitely do think it's possible. And also, we have to take into account that John had a long break from using his ability. So, maybe that had to do with him, with his ability growth, like being stunted and stopping at the 7.5 that he is. But I definitely do think it's possible for John to catch up to Sarah. However, I will be honest and I will say I won't be mad if he doesn't. Because, Sarah made the promise to John that she would keep him in check. Because, he's stronger than her. No, I don't think that John will be able to boost others. That'd be cool if he could. But I think at this point he would have figured out how to do that if he could. But yeah, so, now I think all that really would entail John's ability growth is just him being able to absorb stronger ability or manipulate his aura to match higher abilities like Sarah's and match them and amplify even those. Because we still technically don't know John's cap. He did use 3 high tier abilities when he fought Sarah. And 1 elite tier ability, 1 pretty high elite tier ability at that. Well, pretty high, but it was like it was the 8th strongest ability at the school, so like in the grand scheme really wasn't much. Yo, Cecile's dead. Like, let's be real with ourselves for a second. Cecile's dead. Extra dead. Anyway. So let's go ahead. Let's read one more thing. So, the Season 2 Part 1 recap. So, let's go, boys. Let's go. So, we'll read this up. Hopefully, by the time we finish with this, we'll be back in action, Let's go. Let's go. All right. So, my name is Seraphina. When she found out about John, I recently discovered that my best friend's entire identity has been a lie. I actually don't like this one because, well, I guess she says his identity. Sarah herself said that she refused to believe that her friendship with John was a lie. So, I don't know. This just kind of rubs me the wrong way. Anyway, John always claimed to be powerless. And after I lost my ability, he was my example. He was my example. This won't stop us. It's gonna be okay. We'll get through this. Cheer up. I'll get you refreshed and caught up in no time. I know it's tough, but stay strong, okay? I always told myself that if he could survive in a world like ours, then so could I. His presence gave me strength, and I worked hard to become like him. Boom! Arlo's dead. To see that he was Joker all along, that he was actually amongst the most powerful at Wellston. Man, look at all this good art. This is a really good panel too. I actually really like that shot of Sarah. It shattered my reality. John became a stranger to me. I couldn't talk to him. I couldn't look at him. I just want time to myself right now. Please leave. Once the Royals were defeated, violence at school worsened. Students used Joker's anonymity to assault one another. If there are already this many Jokers running around within the first week, imagine how many more there will be. I was constantly targeted. And so were my friends. If I had been more careful, I could have helped you fight the Jokers off too. I still gotta work harder. Don't worry, Evie, you're definitely improving, but it's not enough. Eventually, I had no choice but to confront John. But by then... Please, we're tired of fighting all the time. Just give us a break, okay? ... He was no longer the John I knew. Sarah, don't try and flip the blame onto me. You've been a low tier for how long? Quit feeling sorry for yourself. He was enraged by power and consumed by power. Just tell me what's wrong. I want to help you. Except I don't need any help. Sarah, you're just a cripple. What could you possibly help me with anyway? He was lost. Don't touch me. Claire, don't you dare walk away from me. I could tell he was having a hard time distinguishing the past and present. Claire? He was clearly struggling, and I wasn't ready to give up on him. Claire stuff. Hi, am I speaking with Claire? You reached out to one person from his past. I'm calling you because I need your help. You had an old classmate named John, right? Oh, shit. And I learned that this wasn't the first time John had lost himself. He had ruled New Boston the same way, through violence and power. He hadn't forgiven himself for what he did back then. Strangely, with all the chaos that plagued Wellston, a unity began to form between everyone. Old connections were rekindled. Why are you looking at me like that? Are you doing okay? Anyway, let's get down to business. Arlo and Ison were willing to help me search for answers. Regardless, the evidence is there. Terrence knew details about your mall visit. What the hell is that? Is that just like a little thing on the screen? Okay, little things on the screen, I guess. He wrote the bomb article almost immediately. 1. Terrence's article was a fluke and he's just a fanboy who really admires high tiers. Or 2. These documents are inaccurate and Terrence is secretly a high ranker. Together, we looked into the root of my ability loss. Seraphina, John, Elaine, and myself. We were all at John's place the night Seraphina lost her ability. 3 mid-tiers showed up and almost outmaneuvered us. What? How? An ability dampener. There's a dampener too? Both the dampener and the amplifier have ability compromising properties, but that seems to be the only thing these two parties have in common. Meanwhile, I was thinking, it'd be nice to create a place where people can feel safe. They can do their homework, play games, or just hang out. It's a good start, I guess. That way we can at least keep some students out of the crossfire, while we need to think about what to do with the rest of the school. Remy and Blake committed to starting a club, the Safe House. It felt like we were finally given a moment of peace. But nowhere was truly safe. Not from him. That's enough! John's anger blinded him from the progress that had been made at Wellston. If they really cared, then where was this place sooner? Where the fuck was this safe house when I was a cripple? The Royals have made their mistakes and learned. What more do you want? He isolated himself. No matter how I shouted, my words meant nothing. Don't pin everything on me. You're the problem. All of you are. It became painfully clear that the only way to reach him was through force. I continued searching for the cure to my ability loss. Excuse me, miss, who are you? Layla, my lost sister, returned to make me an offer. I am part of an organization called Spectre. Recently, we developed a substance that can permanently disable a person's ability. I can't disclose anything until you agree to my terms. Sarah, I'd like to help. I'd like you to work for me, and in exchange, I'll recover your ability. Before I could give my answer, we were attacked by a different faction within her organization. I knew that involving myself with Spectre would be dangerous. You think about this carefully, Seraphina. Think about what you're getting yourself into. But I didn't have another option. Too much of this world revolves around strength. And the only way to truly make a difference is through power. Without it, I can't move forward. Finally, I accepted Layla's offer. Back at Wellston, the tension was at an all-time high. We don't want to fight with you! John's rage had reached its peak and walking away wasn't an option. Go to hell. So I walked towards him. You really want to fight me that badly? Then you can go to hell too. Now I had the strength to reach him. I'll match you, John. My sister had warned me about the consequences of overexerting myself. John, you were there for me to help me through my darkest times. Now it's my turn to return the favor. But I didn't care. Hang on! I'm breaking you out of there! Don't let the past control your life! You're not the same person anymore! John! I loved this shot so much. John! Look at me. Listen, you are not a monster. Even though he had fallen so hopelessly far, I wasn't angry at him. I was just relieved that I was able to pull him back. Hey! When I woke up, John had already left for New Boston. Shit! When we spoke again, sorry for lying and for everything I've put you through. I know I've done so many unforgivable things. He was still being crushed under the weight of his own guilt. Since we met, you've been withholding your ability and degrading yourself. Just trust yourself for once and know that you can do better. Sarah, would you be able to trust yourself after doing the shit I've done? What if I let my power get to my head again? What if I lose myself and go on another rampage? Then I'll stop you. I made him a promise. Every time you mess up, I'll be here to stop you. So you don't have to hide from yourself anymore. 3 weeks later, the time has come for John to return to Wellston. Now finally, there's no need to hide. There's no need to be afraid. You look a lot better. It's all thanks to you. We can start over. Okay, real quick, let's talk about this. So, guys, if you can, get yourself some free tokens. Read Unordinary and get free coins. Receive 5 coins when you unlock any Unordinary FastPass episode starting from today to the 15th. And they will be distributed 14 days after the end of the rebate period. So, with that being said, guys, oh shit, there's a thumbnail. I didn't think about that one. So, with that being said, boys, let's go ahead. Sarah, yo, dang, Sarah Gadra. Oh, so we're not starting from where I thought we would be. All right, Sarah. She got the drip too. Sarah. She looks a lot different, actually. It looks good, though. How are you feeling? Nervous? Well, yeah, it's my first time speaking with them. There's no need to worry. They just want to meet you officially. They are aware of how capable you are. All you need to do is answer their questions calmly. All right, good luck in there. Unordinary episode 235. Boys, let's go. Bzz. We got some shadow people. That's Sarah's dad. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Good afternoon, Seraphina. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. Likewise. So these are the people running this operation. They won't even show their faces. You're quite the anomaly. Layla has spoken highly of you. You've been working under her for a month now, correct? Yes. Now what kind of work have you been doing for her? Information gathering along with research and development. Good. I'm happy to have you as part of my team. Excuse me? Huh? Seraphina only joined us recently. How do you know she's aligned with us? In fact, I find it odd that both you and Layla have allowed her access to our information this soon. Layla has been with us since the beginning. I trust her judgment. Yes, but with all due respect. That guy on the left. You shouldn't speak for all of us. Layla warned me about him. He's the one who ordered the attack on me. I need to keep my guard around him. I understand that you don't have a reason to trust me yet, but at the very least you can take comfort in the fact that I won't be a threat. I've already been blacklisted by the authorities, and Spectre holds the key to my ability. I would also like to add that while I was disabled, I experienced things that I wouldn't have otherwise, and as a result, I am now open to new perspectives. I will do what is necessary to prove myself to Spectre. Then in that case, Seraphina, are you willing to complete a task for us? What kind of task? I understand you'll be going on a trip with your classmates soon. To Rowden, is that correct? Rowden? They know about the trip too? Vaughn's working for Spectre. I can't hide anything from them. I'd like for you to complete an assignment while you're there. What do you say? Well, I agree this would be a good opportunity for Seraphina to show off her strengths. I'm not willing to take this leap of faith. Then what do you propose? I would like to send some of my men to assist her. I don't want his people anywhere near the safe house. Sir, I'm more familiar with Layla's team. If possible, could I work with them? Seraphina, I insist. There's no need to be hesitant. We're all part of the same organization. Damn. Where's the rest? Okay. Wellston Private High School. And it's John. Just chatter, chatter, chatter. Oh man, it's John. Damn, I thought he left for good. What do you think he's gonna do now that he's back? What if he starts a war with the safe house again? He was hell-bent on taking it down before he left. I sure hope not. I just joined last week. I wouldn't put it past him, though. We also have this. I'm pretty sure this is new. Hey, shut up! Yes, sir! Let's get out of here. Stupid, why do you have to say it out loud? John! Ah, shit. Welcome back! I'm so happy to see you. You have no idea how much I've missed you. Give me a... Don't touch me. Anyway, what do you want? Things are out of control around here, John. The safe house is completely taken over. Right after you left, Sarah came back in full swing and teamed up with them. They forced every student they saw to join their club, and now they won't leave me or my buddies alone. This shot of Zeke actually looks pretty funny. Their members, they patrol the hallways, and they snitch to the safe house high rankers as soon as they see any one of us. Look, it's John's best buddy. Get him! It's a total nightmare, and there's nothing we can do. Well, that sucks. Hope you figure things out. I don't want any part in this school's bullshit. I'd prefer you not mention the safe house to me again. Damn. Not much has changed. What? But John, you hate the safe house, remember? They singled you out and built an army against you and almost got you kicked out of school. Now they're messing with our freedom, and you're just gonna let it go? Seraphina has made them too powerful. We have to fight back or they'll... Zeke, I'm only gonna say this once. Mess with Sarah, and you mess with me. He's walking up. Sees her asleep. Wake up, sleepyhead. What time is it? It's 9:53. Second period just ended. Good, then I haven't missed too much. How's your day been? Still trying to get used to things. Everyone's still glaring about me and whispering about how I'm gonna blow everything up. It's annoying. I just tell them you won't so they can stop speculating. Yeah, right, Sarah. As if it's that easy. You gotta start somewhere. Look, I didn't come back to get on anyone's good side. I'm only here for 3 things. Academics, bubble tea. and hanging out. Oh? That's it. Screw everything else. Okay, John. You do you. So, you free after school today? Want to grab a drink? Today? Sorry, I can't. I've got some stuff to take care of. Again? Jeez, what are you so busy with? Just some personal business. Hey, I'm gonna head down and do a quick scan of the school. Make sure nobody's doing anything stupid. You wanna come with? Safe house stuff? No way, count me out. Alright, then I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Shuts the door. ... She's been so busy since I got back. We've barely had any time together. Headmaster's office. Come in. Good morning, sir. Ah, John. What brings you to my office today? Well, I did a lot of thinking during my time at home, and I decided I don't want to be involved with the school's affairs anymore. Big reveal? Sir, I want to give up my title. Okay. So yeah, this is something that I kind of predicted. I said, like, I personally didn't say it. Say I believe this, but I did say, like, John may also just flat up give up the title of king. I hope that Vaughn doesn't let him, but he's usually pretty good about respecting John's wishes and everything. So that's that. Yo, woof. Oh, that's cool, actually. There's a sale going on at the Webtoon store. Shop now, 20% off Unordinary merch with code UNORDINARY20. Cool. So, that's that, boys. That's that. That's chapter 235. I think that's pretty good. I think that's a pretty good, that's a pretty good way to, kick off the volume. You know, big reveal that John wants to give up his title. Like, we weren't really, very, doubtful of that. I expected that to happen. But, guys, I know what you're here for. And you know what I'm here for. We got Fast Pass to read. So, chapter 236. Real quick rundown. This chapter was pretty good. You know, Sarah, she's got some connections going on with Spectre. She's going to be going on a mission. There's going to be a field trip, so we're probably going to be seeing that shit. Calling that right now. They're gonna try and do something with John. So yeah, they're gonna try and do something to John. That's what the assignment's gonna be. I'm calling that shit right now. But yeah, pretty insane. Pretty insane. You're right. You are right, Anime Mafia. We do not believe in thumbnails. We most certainly do not. So, episode 235. That's a pretty good cliffhanger. It's a pretty good cliffhanger, I would say. Now, I don't think, and I hope that Vaughn doesn't let John just give it up just like that. So, later, Kidverse. I hope you have a good time at work, and thanks for stopping by, buddy. Thank you so much. So, here we go, boys. Here we go. So, Serafino walking around the school. It looks like, what's this guy's name? Roland? Sarah just, him. I know he's planning something. Good morning, Serafina. Oh, hey. What's up? You making your daily rounds? Yeah. Is everything good around here? Fights in any undesignated areas? Not that I've seen. Something broke out near the front entrance earlier, but I think someone already took care of it. Oh, okay. Thanks. Yeah. See you around. See ya. Morning. Hi, Serafina. She's waving at the people. Unordinary episode 236. So, Sarah's still just walking around making rounds. She's in the hall now, saying hi to some students. Uru is putting in a lot more detail. Uru's putting in a lot more detail this time around. Because, before we had a lot of gray students, just basic silhouettes. But there's actually, students actually have like color now. Welcome Noni, welcome Joy, welcome just some guy with white hair. Thanks for stopping by, buddies. And Farhana, thank you for stopping by. So, just walking around. We're back at the safe house. We got some students chattering and Remy sitting at a desk. Hey, Remy. Here's the budget list for the trip. I organized things from the most to least expensive. Awesome. Thanks. Alden. Oh my god, that tripped me up for a bit. I was like, yo, what? No problem. Yay, I helped. And Alden. So Alden is like, he basically kind of looks like Adrian, but like shorter hair. He's got like, I don't know, he's got blonde hair, like a nice little, he's got like a shorter cut than Holden, let's say that. And he has like yellowish eyes. And so he just runs off and Remy's just looking over the list. Remy? Yeah? Sorry for bothering you, but is it too late for us to sign up? Oh, not at all. I'll add you two to the list. As Kill with like, baggy green hair is like, phew, thanks so much. See, I told you we were clear. Yeah. The queen returns! Evie. Morning. I found some more information pamphlets about Rowden. She's in front of Remy just holding on to a few brochures. Here, take a look. There are some really fun activities we can do in that area. Hiking, city tours, parks, ziplining, swimming, you name it. Wow, these look great. I'll present these in our next meeting. Then we can all vote on what we want to do. Okay. There's just little flowers around Evie. Well, I just wanted to drop those off. See you after class. Bye. And she bumps into Seraphina. Oof. Careful. Oops. Sorry, Seraphina. I wasn't watching. Gotta run. She just waves off, so she blesses. Sarah's just ... She looks back. I'm just like, You seem pretty busy today. Oh, I'm just looking through some paperwork for the trip. We all worked really hard fundraising it, and everyone's excited for a weekend getaway. So I just wanted to make sure everything goes as smoothly as possible. And Sarah's just like, I gotta do some shit, sorry. Then I suppose changing the location or moving it to a later date is out of the question. And Remy's just, So Anime, the promotion coins are going to be released about 2 weeks after the promotion ends. So on the 15th, we should be getting them around the 29th. So the end of the month. Late Christmas present. Well, we've already made the reservations, so there isn't much we can really do at this point. Figures. Guess I'll have to find a way around it. Why? Did something happen? No, I'm fine. I'm just worried about the weather. That's a poor excuse, Sarah. Oh, no problem. I checked. It's going to be sunny all weekend. And Remy's just like, don't worry. And Sarah's just, she really is working hard. Hey, everyone appreciates how much you're doing for them, but don't overwork yourself or you'll be too worn out to enjoy the event. I'm fine. Ison's been helping me on the side. Plus, Blake's coming back soon. Alright, well, let me know if you need any... Attention! Will Seraphina, Arlo, and Remy please report to Headmaster Vaughn's office? Okay, so he's going to try and crown Arlo king. Or they're going to say, no, let Blake be the king. But I really hope that John just keeps his title as king. So, the three of them are walking into the office. Sir, you wanted to see us? Ah, yes. And John just kind of looks at them. Good day, everyone. I'm sure you're wondering why you've been called here. John has something to discuss with you all. And Remy and Arlo are just kind of like staring at him, just dot, dot, dot. Sarah's just, hey. Awkward. And it's just John just blank-faced. And it's all of them. I decided to resign as king, so I need to pass my title on to someone else. And he looks at Arlo. Arlo's just, what are you looking at me for? Look, I'm graduating soon. There's no point in giving the title back to me if I'm just going to leave in a few months. Wilson is going through some changes, so now's a good time to pass the title on to someone fresh. And we're just like, someone more permanent who can adapt and benefit from the experience. So, who? Well, neither of you are interested in the position. I know that Blake, our next in line, would be happy to have it. He's got another year at Wellston, and I think the students would be in good hands. And John just, he just dot, dot, dot. John? He's thinking about the time he punched Blake. Are you against Blake taking over? You look like you have something to say. He just kind of like shifts, like, not really, I guess. Arlo, what about you? Fine by me. And we're just, good. I guess that settles it then. And she bows. And she's walking away. And Vaughn's just kind of like, And they walk out. And Remy just dot, dot, dot. And she's looking at John. And he just kind of like looks at her, like they both kind of like side at each other. All right, well, if you're all done with me, then I'm going back. I'm gonna head back to the club. See you later. She waves, and then Sarah just waves back, like, yeah. And so John and Seraphine just kind of stand there for a bit, and Sarah's just dot, dot, dot. Arlo kind of looks back. Sarah's just, John, go ahead first without me. Huh? She turns around. Arlo, can I have a word, please? He just, He's kind of like, you're not worried about him? Last time the two of us were alone together, he threw a fit. I think he can handle himself. I wouldn't count on it. Besides, it's not like I have a choice. I can't talk as freely as before. You know they're watching my every move. So what did you want to say to me? Are you coming on the safe house trip? No, of course not. I'm not big into group bonding. Well, I'm going to need you to come. I'm going to need you to come. Just dot, dot, dot. You can't be serious. Serafina, what the hell is this about? How deep of a hole did you dig yourself into? I don't know yet. She's kind of like turns to the side. But it's beyond my control, and I'm trying to take precautions. You're the only one who can protect everybody at once. You just dot, dot. Please, Arlo, I need your help. And John just kind of like leaning against the wall. Just dot, dot, dot. And click. Oh, he's waiting outside. Arlo's just, Oh, John, I didn't know you'd be waiting. I thought you had a class. And he just kind of looks at Arlo as Arlo walks away. Nah, I've got a free block right now. So what were you talking about back there? Just taking care of some safe house stuff. Really? Yeep. I'm gonna have to check if that gets fixed later on, but it's YEAP. Come on, let's go. You just dot, dot, dot. You're lying. If that were the case, then you would have kept Remy too. Sarah, what are you keeping from me? Unordinary episode 236 end. Oh man, so things are getting real intense, actually. So, pretty basic. Yeah. Hey, Duan, welcome, buddy. Welcome. Like, I was hoping that John would keep the title as king, but yeah, like I expected this to happen too. Like I would have liked John to actually be a king, like grow. Maybe he will down the line. Maybe he still will like take the role back. But yeah. You know what? First off, let me take another bite of this kick. It's a really good cake. It's so good. But so I was really hoping that, you know, John would stick king, or that Vaughn would be like, sorry kid, no, you're gonna be king. But so it's not a school trip to wait. Why is Seraphina surprised? Why is she surprised that they know Terrence is a member? Well, maybe he's not a member. He has been like avoiding. Terrence has been avoiding things. Actually, no. Seraphina shouldn't be surprised. She should already expect. I'm pretty sure she should already expect Terrence. I actually don't think maybe she doesn't know that Terrence is a member of Spectre. He was told to keep an eye on her though. But you know, Evie and Roland are clearly part of the club, so they've been probably telling Terrence about the whole thing, and also fuck. Like I just think that it shouldn't surprise Sarah that they know, because she expects, they do already suspect Terrence of being a mole for someone. That's my 2 cents. Anyway, here we go. We don't believe in no thumbnails. Episode 237. Here we go, boys. Here we go. So, oh shit, wait a minute. All right, so we're back at Wellston. Here we go. It's in the school halls. Arlo's walking around, just kind of with his hands in his pocket, just. And John stands before him. And John just ... Unordinary episode 237. And just ... And Arlo's just ... They just stare at each other. And Arlo like turns, and John's like, Hey, wait. I've got some questions. It's about Sarah. And Arlo just, What? I want to know what you guys spoke about in the office. Don't you know what a private conversation is? No, if she hasn't told you anything herself, then I've got nothing to say. Wait, just give me something. She's been acting weird since I got back. I'm worried about her. And Arlo's just ... If you want to know what's happening, then ask her yourself. He just walks away. He's like, John just ... What the hell is going on? They're both acting shady. Why did Sarah brush me off? He clenches his fist. What are they planning together? God damn it, John. It's a flashback of Aiden again. She's been using you the entire time. They're gathering people behind your back as we speak. He just... No, stop. It's not like that. I already know the whole story. It was never like that. And Arlo's still just walking away, and John just ... Hold on, Arlo. Like, Arlo, there you are! And it's, we've been looking for you. Yeah, is it true you signed up for the safe house trip yesterday? Safe house trip? We thought you weren't interested. It's a couple of fangirls. It's like one fangirl with like indigo hair, like a lightish bluish purple. And then another girl with like peach hair. What made you decide to change your mind? I had some free time. Wow, that's so great. Are you excited? I guess. Well, everyone's really happy you're coming. Have you decided on which activities you prefer? Not yet. Oh, we can give you some suggestions. And John just... And then the bell rings. And Blyke's back. Our boy. So Blyke's back. He's like, ugh. I want to go back to sleep. I'm not used to waking up so early. Well, hey, Blyke, welcome back. It's like a little... I don't know what shade of color this is. It's like a brownish, reddish purple is what I'm going to call it. He's got like little like... He's got like little bangs, though. He's like, oh, thanks. Blyke, hello. Hey, glad to have you back. Morning. Do you think he knows? Shh, don't spoil anything. As we're back at the safe house, it's like, oh, everyone get ready. He's coming. And he opens the door like, hey, I'm back. Surprise. We got Remy like, huh? It's not my birthday. Wrong person? It's like, no, it's congratulations. Huh? Why? You got promoted. You're the new king of Wellston. Hooray! And everyone's just cheering like, oh, we got Evie here too. What? How's that even possible? I literally just got back from suspension. And besides, what about John? I thought he... And Ison's just, oh, he gave it up. And what about Arlo? Didn't want it either. I turned it down too, so now it's all yours. He just pats him on the back. Congrats, buddy. You can thank me later. And he's just like, what the fuck? Who would have guessed that the once most sought-after title in Wellston would get passed around like a hot potato? The times really have changed. I'm not ready. Blyke, and Evie walks up to him. We're all really happy for you. And honestly, we wouldn't want it any other way. And so everyone's just kind of like congratulating him. Hey, and Alden from earlier just showed up. Don't worry. We'll do our best to make things easy for you. Yeah, Blyke, you'll do great. He's like, we got your back. And Blyke's just like, okay, enough with the sappy stuff. And Blyke's, who's up for some cake? Ta-da! And Roland just has a cake. And there's a little brunette girl with a bob cut waving behind. And she's drooling. No way. There's cake too? Of course. What's a celebration without cake? Roland baked it himself. It's chocolate. That's sick. I had no idea you could do stuff like this. Oh, it's just a little hobby of mine. Looks professional. I'd pay for this. You gotta show us how you do it sometime. It's like, sure. All right, everybody, grab a plate. Let's eat. Yeah. I'm so glad I stopped by today. I want an edge slice. And Terrence is a member of the safe house. Sarah should know. She shouldn't be surprised. It's okay. There's plenty for everyone. And Terrence just kind of like... And Terrence looks at the votes box and just... Terrence doing some shady shit. Wellston Boys Dormitories. So I counted up the votes, and there was a tie between city touring and hiking. Didn't expect that. What do you think we should do? What about splitting into 2 groups and doing half and half? Yeah, that could work. You and I can each take a group. Okay, do you want city or hike? And Ison just kind of, and they all kind of like look forward like, click. And John just kind of like walks out of his doorway. He looks at all of them like, And they're all just kind of like, and Blyke just glares, ... I gotta unpack real quick. They walk past. Then afterwards, we can talk more about the trip. Need help? No, it's just a bag and a suitcase. And Ison is sweating. And John's just glaring at them. And his phone goes off, and he looks at it. He's like, ... He's like, hey, Sarah, you want to hang out after school today? Sorry, I can't. Something came up. Again? And John just, hey, turns to all of them. How do I get in on this trip? And they both turn back and like, you're kidding, right? As if we'd actually let you. And Remy's just like, why are you interested? Because I feel like I'm missing out on something important. With your with your current whip, we can't allow you to come along. The members are all afraid of you. So you're excluding me? I don't even know what she said, but I already know that Remy's going to make a fair point. So, John, if you really want to go on this trip, then you'll have to successfully integrate into the safe house first. What? I didn't agree to that. Technically, she outranks you right now, Ison. And John just ... He closes up. He begins to walk away. Remy's just keeping an eye on him, like ... Unordinary episode 237 end. Okay. So things are heating up. Things are heating up yet again. So is John going to successfully integrate into Safe House? I'm thinking he is. Well, maybe not easily, but I do think it is going to end up being that John does get in on this trip so he can help out Sarah and Arlo. At least I hope, Uru can throw us curveballs, But Terrence definitely interfered with the votes. Things are going to get real messy. Oh my God, wait. No, John is going to get ambushed then. They're all going to get ambushed. They're all going to get fucked up. Holy shit. Because they think that Remy, I believe in Terrence's reports, Remy was what's the word? She was considered for recruiting into Spectre. Blyke was not. Ison was they were unsure of, and also Arlo. So I think all of them are going to become targets to Spectre when this trip happens. I think John is going to try and integrate into the safe house. The ultimatum that Remy gave him, that was completely fair. That was completely fair of Remy. So, yeah. And, John's trying to get in on things. And also that moment with Blyke at the safe house, that was also just really cute. That was really cute, actually. I'm satisfied with that. All right, so here we go. Next episode. You boys know how it goes. We don't believe in no thumbnails around here. So, last episode, guys. 238. Here we go. The next morning. And the trio's walking around. And Blyke's just, so I was thinking, now that I'm king, shouldn't we decide who the new Jack is? And Ison just... And we just, oh yeah. Hey Ison, what do you think about joining us? Actually, I think I know someone who's perfect for the job. And he's like shaking. Number 9? Number 9? Oh please, oh God, let it be number 9. Cause they clearly wouldn't recommend anyone else. Number 9? Number 9? Is number 9 happening? Unordinary episode 238. So school, press room. And Steele's just, no. And it's like, please, ma'am, I'm begging you. It's only from now till the end of the year. Absolutely not. I don't want to be associated with these two losers. She's still alive. Holy shit. Also, Cecile, Blyke's coming for you too, so, Anyway, so Blyke's just kind of and Remy's just kind of huh? It's only for a couple of months, just till you graduate, please! Ison, why not claim the title for yourself? It'll be good for you. Commit to something bigger than yourself for once. Commitment is my worst enemy. Or just pass it on to the next person. That's the problem. I can't. You know who comes in line after me. Zeke. And Blyke's just, ugh. you refuse the position, Ison's gonna have to take one for the team. We made a deal beforehand. Is that so? And he's just kind of like begging. Like, that's too bad for you. And I was just, what the fuck, Cecile? Aren't you a high tier? Aren't you all obsessed with status? Alrighty, she's made up her mind, and they kind of like pull her back. It's like, pull Ison back, like, let's go. Why won't you take it? I'm giving it to you. Good luck with your new position. Wait, Cecile, are you sure? Take some time to think about it, okay? And they're just rushing him out of there. There's no rush. No rush at all. And she just stands there by herself. Okay, so rooftop now. And we got Sarah, just, knees up, arms crossed, like, ... How did I end up like this? Remembering back at the mall, the attack with the needle, losing it, the letter from Layla, treatment and the meeting. Every single move up until my abilities were falsely returned. Every single move up until my abilities were falsely returned was calculated. Now I'm trapped with Terrence always watching me. Okay, so she knows it's Terrence now. Okay, she did before. I have to be careful with everything I do. I have no freedom. She lost the freedom again. No. That's pretty good, actually. That's... Before she met John, she felt chained and felt like she didn't have any freedom. Now she doesn't have any freedom because she's being watched 24/7. How many other high tiers have they done this to? How many others are also stuck in this loop? She just puts her head down in her arms. Calm down. I just need to focus on completing the assignment for now. That's the only way to win their trust and gain some control. And John walks up. Sarah? She pokes up. Hey, is everything okay? You look pretty stressed. And just kind of like looking at her. Oh, do I? I guess I have been doing more around school, but I'm all right. Just ... No, it's not just at school. Ever since I've got back, you've been impossible to get a hold of. If something's going on, you can talk to me about it. And she's ... No, I can't. She thinks that. And Nars kind of looks with her ... question mark. Please just focus on yourself and get better. Man, this really stinks. Like, Sarah promised to be there for him, but she can't currently, which really stinks. Spectre is a dangerous organization, and I don't want to put anyone else at risk. Especially not you. You've been through enough. She thinks all that too. She just stands up like, it's nothing. I'm fine, but I appreciate you worrying about me. Sarah, you were curled up a moment ago. And she grabs him by the tie. Oh, okay. She's like, oh, she fist bumps him. Like, she press her fist against his chest. Hey, John, don't stress it. You haven't been able to do what you wanted. You haven't been able to do what you wanted in a while. Just enjoy yourself for once. He just ... She like stretches. All right, it's about time I make my rounds. I'll catch you later. She begins walking off. He just ... How am I supposed to enjoy myself when something is clearly weighing you down? Hey, mind if I tag along? I thought you didn't want anything to do with the school. Well, I don't, but what choice do I have? You're always busy. So they begin walking. Huh? Do you see that? What are they doing together? Didn't they get into a huge fight? Guess they made up. The shadow people are back. And John is kind of like, hands in his pockets, just looking. Sarah's just, so I usually start with a loop around the outside. Then I go inside and work my way upstairs. Morning, Serafina. Hey, any commotion today? Nope. It's been pretty quiet from what we've seen. Good to know. Thanks. Yep, no problem. We'll see you back at the club. See, that wasn't so scary. Yeah, I guess it's fine when Seraphina's around. That's fair. And John just dot dot dot. And so they walk around the outside, get into the halls. See you later, Seraphina. And John just kind of like, John, something wrong? I'm just surprised. They're not nervous about me when you're here. Oh, I spent the last month reconnecting with the school. The students trust me a lot more now. So I think that's why they're willing to approach me regardless of who I'm with. And she like walks forward and he just, screen like kind of fades to black again as he just like looks ahead. She becomes so involved with everything. I feel like I'm being left behind. He just dot dot dot. Hey. What the fuck? There is a glowing person walking forward. It's like, I can't tell if this is like a silhouette or they're wearing white shoes and white pants. Anyway, someone like, okay. It's Terrence, I think, actually. So yeah, it's like a glowing foot and like the end of the bottom of like the leg. It's white. And John just goes, huh? It's Terrence. He just turns around. He just, And he sees them. He sees a white glow. Did I imagine it? He steps forward. Huh? What the hell is that? Unordinary episode 238 end. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he just sensed Terrence. Yeah, where's Holden? I don't know, man. I don't know. Uru, show us his ability, please. But yeah, that was crazy. That was definitely crazy. But yeah. Guys, boys, that's Unordinary back in action. We're back, guys. Unordinary is back. And unfortunately, as soon as we come back, guys, I will be gone for the rest of the month. I will be gone for the rest of December next week. So unfortunately, I won't be reading Unordinary until the new year comes. But if you guys would like me to do a reaction as soon as I get back and reread the 3 Fast Pass chapters for the 15th, 22nd, and the 29th, I can definitely do that for y'all. Because I definitely have a lot of catching up to do. Or I will have a lot of catching up to do. But man, guys, it's back. And it seems this is actually kind of bad, because if John activates his ability right now, a lot of people are probably going to get really scared of him and like think like, oh no, he's going to go on a rampage. But I'm pretty sure that was Terrence watching Seraphina. It's actually weird. I thought maybe it might be Keon. Thought it might be Keon because like he had kind of a similar glow effect. But it's really interesting. That was a pretty epic way to start off a season premiere show. Guys, Unordinary is back. And Uru, as I always say, thank you so much for everything. Thank you for your hard work. And you know what? Let me do a thing real quick. Shout outs to the helpers for the chapters. So Aki Kakis, Delia Monty, Whale Shark Ollie, Suzuran Desu. That was for Was that everyone? Might have been everyone. Yep, looks like that was everyone. So yeah. Let me just do a quick scan of 236. Yep, so Aki Kakis, Deliamonte, Whale Shark Ollie, Suzuran Desu. Thank you guys all for your hard work and for helping Uru out. What if the Vigilantes ambush Spectre? That'd be great. I think Holden can definitely be Jack. Well, Holden's probably not as in the same boat. Holden's probably in the same boat as like Arlo. Like, I'm leaving soon. Like, there's not really a point for me to be Jack, because he's the same grade as Arlo. I'm fairly certain he is. But number 9 being Jack, I thought, I had that flicker of hope. That Uru would, reveal number 9 for us, but unfortunately that didn't come true. But yeah, guys, that is an excellent way to kick off the season premiere, or the part 2 premiere of season 2. Hope you guys had a blast. Guys, I've been streaming a lot on well, not recently, like the last week, but I have been streaming on Twitch recently, a lot of Genshin Impact. So if you guys would like to, in the next 40 minutes at 8 p.m. my time, 8 p.m. my time, 9 p.m. some of your times, 7 p.m. some of your times, or, within 40 minutes, I am going to be going live on Twitch with Genshin Impact because I got to get caught up on events. So I hope to see you guys back there too. Let me just, let me do a pro gamer move real quick. We do a pro gamer move and a shameless plug if you don't mind. Yeah, class trip happening soon. That's going to be epic. I'm excited to see Rowden. I don't think we've been there. I'm like fairly positive we haven't, but I'm gonna have to wait on that. But it seems like next week there's gonna be a confrontation of sorts of some kind, and I'm excited to see that. So, as always, you guys, I will see you all hopefully on my Twitch in about 40 minutes. And as I always say, guys, see you, Space Cowboy.